I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
I am immediately hooked. Okay, hello there, and welcome to Metaphor ReFantasio. This is a game I have been looking forward to for years, and, well, they've released a big old demo. This demo is basically around 5-ish hours long, and it is the intro to the game. So for all intents and purposes, this is part 1. Welcome to the Let's Play. As I say, I've been excited for this. It's by the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. We're in for a treat. Let's go.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Very much so. Thank you, Igor.
But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Television, yes, that's the one. Yes, this is it. You will name the protagonist later. Gotcha, thank you.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
If you chose a name of a character from within the game, I wonder if this person would say something different. Don't know, maybe.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not always. I love this.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe.
Oh, 100%.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
I think this game will be living proof, to be fair.
Fantasy is born from hope. A desire to make the world better than it is. then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Okay. So, I appreciate we got easy, normal, hard. We got the storyteller, which is very easy. Battles pose no threat of death, which is lovely. I appreciate that for people who do just want the story. Regicide, high risk, high reward. I'm going to give normal. And it can be changed later on, which is good. I don't think storyteller or regicide you can change the difficulty. Which I've always found weird. But fair enough. So let's go. Let's do it.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knifes. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Best case scenario, he's broken his back. That's rough. That's, oh man, this game's really good so far.
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay?
No, obviously not.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission.
Lucky I didn't fall on that cactus. My god, that would hurt. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same.
He's got a dialogue.
If anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Noted. Alright. Oh, this is cool.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay, so basic controls. You can move, you can hold R2 to dash, you can dodge enemy attacks. Good. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed in the bottom of the screen. Woo! You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've never seen before in the main menu. Excellent news. Alright, let's go then.
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move! Oh, hello. Terrifying. Unknown. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out! I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. So, also use face sight. Yeah, very Persona 5. This ability lets you see when what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as an unknown. Prepare as best as you can, but almost certainly ignore and avoid at all costs. Yeah, let's not go that way. Let's, this way looks great.
We gotta be careful.
Yeah, that sounds grand. All right, this is fine. Let's go this way. We are okay. This is cool. I can dig it.
Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Yeah, mine's chocolate, but that works too, thank you.
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's music is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Oh, this music's incredible. Okay, we're in for a treat with this soundtrack.
Look. Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. The Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving in. Try to stay out of sight. Oh my god, this music is absolutely insane. I love it. God, they've done it again. I mean, we all knew that, right? Okay, I got a medicinal herb. That's fantastic. There's like an army chasing me. We'll just don't mind that, I suppose. Yeah, I like the distortion of the world.
We should be safe.
I also just love the visual style. Uh-oh, this is bad.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
This game is telling us a lot, but I'm very intrigued. I like where it's going. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. So, R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Excellent, thank you. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Thank you, game. Up in safe areas like towns, save your progress. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So I can save there. And you know what? I'll make a second. I'll make a second save just in case. It's Waters Day afternoon. Good. So what else do we have? We have culture, people. Okay, good to know. Can we like see info on them? Okay. Yeah, cool. We've got the history. Okay, we've got magic. Just general info, I guess. Okay, nothing on nature yet. If we go to the pause menu, we got items, save, load, tutorial, story, memorandum. Is that like... Oh, okay, that's what we were just at. I see, I see. We got story, just if you need info and refreshers, tutorials. Okay. That sounds good to me. Again, we've also got our map. We're obviously going to be heading up. Cool. Alright. Hello. Got to talk about things.
An elder?
This is very intriguing.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Go on, how much? I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, it's 100 times the amount of money we have.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
So shall I put you down for 2 of those, or?
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I like the little loading screen. It's good.
Let's head there.
So, yeah. If we head this way, should be the way to go. Oh, that's cool. I like this loading. It's pretty good. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder. The people here have sharp eyes when I fought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
Alright.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Let's take a look at the map, shall we? Oh, it certainly is, yeah.
What are you playing at?
Yeah, it's right here.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
No, we should probably specify not literally. He seems to not know a huge amount.
You got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no...
God, his eyes.
Nodlings. Why are you here? collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
If he's like the second boss fight of the game, I won't be surprised.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Can you work out which of these three isn't important? Is it the one without the profile picture?
But your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money. I'm just so bored. I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
That's small but quick. I've always been lucky. I mean, a small but I'll go with small but quick. Let's see what that is. It's true.
I'm small but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Well, that was easy. We succeeded. Wonderful news. Oh, we get to properly choose. Oh wow. So I wonder if there's like a default. If I say done, like, yeah, okay. Oh boy. Oh wow. Oh, I've actually got to think about this. This is genuinely a difficult question. I don't know why, but Lorcan. Just, yeah, I'm going with Lorcan. I quite like it.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of it.
Would have been really funny if it was just like, it looks like that says Daniel, Brendan. Oh, that's completely illiterate.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Oh, thank you. That was easy. Nothing to it. What a long line. I guess we got no choice but to wait our turn. That's fine. Can I speak to you? Unmotivated man. Oh, you're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reef makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. Ah, you're enlisting as well. The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? I take it you ever heard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. Fair enough. You have your reason. That's fair. I respect it. So, these, like, a lot of wanted posters, yeah. This is no time for gawking. We have to get in line. Oh, they said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Oh, I wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a parapus stands a chance.
What's the welcome?
Oh, blast it! I came to enlist because I heard you could make a quick reeve here. But they really make you work alongside creepy Elder? A parapus I could deal with, but Elder are right ominous. God's own scriptures, that's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. I'll let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. That's fair enough, I'll join the queue. I'm loving the accents in this game, it's great. Brings me joy.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to...
Just realised you look
Now we get back in line.
very, very similar to you now, Akami, from Persona 4.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rusant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around is next to Parry, a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. It must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
That is fair, thank you very much.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
I like how we got a bed, and some people don't, and we're not even using, not even half of it. We're not even sharing it. That's so unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure,
What book? The one in front of your eyes?
I'm curious. Thanks.
I don't want to be rude, but can you lift it up? It look like, I don't know how strong you are, but it's bigger than you.
Story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
You're right, that is fantasy. What a load of bollocks.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
It's fascinating because there are people obviously playing this who will be envious of this game's world. I love stuff like that. It's just fascinating to dive into.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I'm curious to see what the next day is going to be, given that this is Water's Day, you know. I didn't actually mean to save there. I meant to press up. I think I pressed left, right, and it went down multiple numbers. Fun. Alright. Cool. Thank you, game. Arbor's Day. I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing all the days.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
That was cool. Well, it was interesting because, like, the prince looked 10, but had the voice of, like, a 16-year-old. But this is fantasy, so maybe children just come out the womb with a deep voice and Cockney. You don't know that they don't. You cannot say that doesn't happen because you haven't seen that that doesn't. So, I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. Yeah, I immediately adore the style of the... I mean, the Persona games have amazing style, so it's not surprising this has style too. So you can view information about your surroundings in a world map. Use R to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press X. Excellent. So we can look at... It's a Royal Capital Grand Trap, which is cool. We got a camp, we got a fort camp, and we got the one. That's fun. We can obviously learn info. Okay, I see what it means. Simple display versus zoom out. How big is this place? Holy, what are you? Oh my god. Okay, impressive. I like. And yeah, this is. I mean, I presume this isn't the whole map. Because I've heard this game is as long as Persona 5, so I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we find him quickly.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. And I'm sure it will go down an absolute treat. Nothing will go wrong.
Transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day. Sunday, probably.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Interesting. I'm gonna go World of One Tribe. Because it would be nice if there was no discrimination.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps.
Not so, but still.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Oh. Ooh, I kind of want to go with that.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right?
Yeah, your name's that. Yeah, that sounds correct.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yep, just over there. That's, yeah, yeah, I'll to be honest.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Sorry. She was supposed to be hidden this whole time. It's like Morgana in school. There's no way no one would have spotted them. Not a chance.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
I like you, Stroll. Alright, Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally. Awesome, dude.
This is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
I'm excited for battle time. Oh man, this music. Oh, well, we made it. That was easy. Okay. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. Running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Okay. I'm loving the camera angles. It's good stuff. This game is good stuff so far. This is hour 1 of like 400. Let's go. I'm sorry, what now?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
I mean, I do have quite the fabulous tongue like that human, but otherwise I see no similarity.
Damn it.
Okay, maybe a 10th arm like that, but otherwise no similarity. Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
Oh.
Grius, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some but still draw breath. Okay, let's go, I guess. Oh my gosh, hello. Get back! We've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? Feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna still have to fight it. Wait. If it's a human, do we even stand a chance? Well, the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against this thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press triangle to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press triangle any time, but if you use square attacks to stun the enemies first, you'll start a battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with squares to complete the enemy's break gauge. That appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Okay, this is cool, so you can do that in an even squad. Got it. Oh, that's slick. Oh, look at that, that was cool. Squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Will do. Oh, excellent music. Oh. In squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon, or press triangle to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend 1 turn icon, seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Okay. So we got 2 icons. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I mean, look at this. Oh, so cool. We can analyze. So we don't know what your weakness is. But it seems to work pretty much the same as Persona. In fact, very much like Persona 3. Because it's got the 3 different types of physical. So that's fair. Okay. Cool. I'm going to assume you're probably weak to fire. But I want to save it for now. So I'm just going to use melee. Well, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, okay, I see. So the 2 is for both of us. 1 for me, 1 for you. Right, I see. Okay, well, let's see. It's not going to win it, is it? Yeah, use fire. Fair enough. Alright, well, I was going to try and take it down. Oh, God, that's slick.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Oh, if you're unscathed, you get a bonus. Ooh, that's good to know. I like that. Oh, and you can see how close you are to level. Again, I like that. Nice. Doing good stuff. Whew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Okay, let's. This is super cool. I adore this already. We're 1 battle and it's great. Hold on!
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But if we have the element of surprise, we could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? So if you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using the square, there's a chance their entire breakthrough to deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Cool. Good to know. Love to see it. Could I theoretically attack it more before going into a battle, or do I just probably... I don't know, we'll see. Actually, are you weak to fire? Seemingly not. Now we fought you once, it seems like we have the whole read on your power, which is good to know. Well, I wasn't going to do that, but... Oh, actually, can I, like, do a thing where I have, like, control of what you do? Because that would be nice. Oh, actually, maybe not because you're not in the party yet. Yeah, that makes sense, okay. Fair enough. Oh, and I get a bonus point. Ooh. Okay. There is damage sustained from enemies. Right, okay. Part of me is tempted to go for luck, but I should probably go for defense since it's low. Okay, I am digging the various things that this game does. I also love breakable stuff in games. It is pleasing. Medicinal herb, 3 of them. You love to see it. So yeah, you can still see that and...
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't say anything specific. I was gonna say if it, like, I wonder if it would do that, but no. If I go into here, yeah, there's the menu there. Yeah, I guess not. So I wondered if maybe there would be like a party menu, but it doesn't seem like it yet. So yeah, I want to see what happens if I don't do squad, just out of curiosity. No, okay, it won't let me attack it. Alright, maybe it will if it stops being stunned. But I'm just going to attack it for now. I think we'll be fine. We absolutely will. Good stuff. We are just that good. Yeah, next time we see one of those, I'm going to try and not take it out in one hit, because I want to know.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. An elder, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell.
Alright, thanks, arsehole. Kind of glad you're dying, actually.
Run. You're so young. A fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be.
You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
I'm gonna go towards it, but thanks. Thanks for the heads up, appreciate it. Can I go in here?
Hey.
Oh, that's where it is, okay. At least I think so.
Ah, damned elder! I knew this fort was cursed! You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Tough? I guess. Alright, I'm glad I came up here. Medicine! So can I look at my items? I can. So we got medicinal herbs, 50 HP to 1 ally, 100. Okay, that's good. Got our key items. Okay. Oh, okay, so Gallica can also attack. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and there's different types of stuff there, different types of things here. Good to know. Okay, yep, there's a bunch of different things, and we've also got our, obviously got our igniter, which is cool. Okay. Yes, Stroller's class as a guest. Yeah, not a party member. Got it. Okay.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two. Perhaps you're searching for someone?
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason.
Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
A cry. Is that the human from earlier?
Was that? It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there were still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry.
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower! Oh god, there's a big egg thing. Okay. Oh! Oh, that was cool. I mean, it wasn't good, but it was cool. Okay. So if you're attacked in the dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle. That begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. Yeah, got it. Do we know your weakness? We do not. I'm actually not going to use fire, because I reckon you'll use fire. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Right, it wasn't unscathed, so I didn't get a bonus. That makes sense. I'm fine with that. Broken igniter. Oh. So I'm not seeing like a menu for like equipping various things. Though it didn't show up in the accessory, so I guess it doesn't count as an accessory. I was gonna say, like, I don't seem to have a menu for that kind of thing yet. I presume I will get one. Just not yet. Oh dear. Okay, well that went well, didn't it? I guess what you want to do is if it's not going to work, you want to just go into the thing before it hits you, right? So I guess that's what I need to do from now on. But I also need to burn you. I believe in us. Ow. I still believe in us. Nice. I'm briefly worried about the fact that you're using up a lot of MP, but it's fine.
That should do it.
I was gonna say, I saw something here. There's gotta be something in here, right? Oh look, there's like mini eggs. Well, they're little teeth. Are they teeth? Hello, tensor. Yeah, they are like teeth. That's fun. I think they're weak, so yeah, they'll probably die to that. Yeah, they sure will. You can't move because you're stunned. Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, we still don't know your weakness, but I think we can just win. Yeah. Yeah, the next battle we'll know what your weaknesses are. Cool. I love how this game operates.
That should do it.
More medicine. Excellent. So, can we actually get anything from breaking all these barrels besides the satisfaction that we have broken all these barrels? Currently, it feels like no. I didn't know if like there might be, I don't know, something in there, like you can get some MP back, or I don't know, anything, but I'm guessing no. Judging from the fact that we got none, no. Actually, out of curiosity, if I go to settings, and just camera speed, that's not what I'm after. Yeah, I was wondering if there was a thing to like change like the blur you get when you run. I just wanted to turn it off, just see if it looked nicer. But that doesn't appear to be a thing I can do, so I won't. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do.
Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing?
Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'm not the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself.
This time?
Hey. And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. I presume the human will be weak to fire. Most humans are. So I've seen some eat fire before, so that's why I say most. But
this feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do?
Give it a minute.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
The first problem: pushing open the very heavy large door. Hi, me.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. Can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
It's kind of awesome looking, not gonna lie.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No. The mission depends on our survival. Alright, well I'm gonna immediately start with Mage Fire. I think that's gonna be a weakness. Also, is there anything else I can attack? No, it's just you. Just want to make sure. Oh, that did nothing.
You're mine.
I am not feeling confident. You get to attack twice? Oh dear. We are gonna die.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
I'm gonna assume that this is probably scripted, but oh, you can retry and turn back the clock? Oh, that's an interesting thing.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Yeah. Maybe we'll critical you and you'll collapse or something. It's not gonna happen, but maybe. Oh, is that not what's gonna happen? Oh, we're instead gonna die right now? That sounds fun.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. I need to uncover my persona. And yet...
I'm distracted. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people. No matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
You gotta heal up, quick!
Wasn't enough.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
That was badass!
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
What I love about that is, like, the whole engrave your heart. Like, he pulled out what looked to be like a metal or an iron heart or something. And we don't know if it's because the protagonist is special, or if because they're an elder, or if it's so cool, like, because this world has so much, it's just pure fantasy. There's so much to learn, and so much that's, like, going to be uncovered as the game goes on. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, that's HP recovery for one ally. I'm assuming no one who's down, so let's just do wind damage, because that's almost certainly what you're weak to, so let's go. Sure is. Oh, you only get one, do you? My own power doesn't even compare. It's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Well, that was hard to say for some reason. Also, good luck. Oh, I resist things now. That's fun. Good, good, good.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Why have I stopped the ability to speak now? Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of the weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. Right, so if they've got 2 hits, they'll only do 1? What happens if they've got 1? I don't know. Oh, you can attack, right, I see. You can attack the legs and the wings. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen somewhere. Okay, so where do I think is the weakness? The legs or the wings? I'm going to try legs. Oh, that's more like it. Hell yeah. Alright, well, let's take that out. Goodbye. You love to see it. Good stuff. I may as well try on the wings. It's probably not going to be weak, but... Oh, it is! Okay, great. Oh. What's this going to do? Interesting. Makes sense. I'm okay with that, because you didn't really... Not if we destroy the apples. Yeah, you can destroy the apples. Yeah. Sweet. I'm not going to heal yet. Okay, it's not weak to it. Good to know. That's fine. It's still fine. I'll heal in a turn or two. So, if I was to wield arms... Like, can you do, like, a physical? No, I think it's the archetype you can only do specific... magic. So if I was to wield arms, it would just be me, I think. If I'm understanding correctly. Ooh, that didn't... okay. You know what? Since we've got a turn to find out, let's. I reckon... I am trying.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Hell yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Yes, please do.
Leave it to me.
Could you attack the one I've barely hit, please? Because I'm really close to taking out... Oh, nice. Awesome. Alright, great. Thank you. Okay. So you can yield turn as well to pass on to someone else. That's interesting. I like that. Yeah, this battle style is very different. It's not very different, but it's somewhat different to Persona. But I like what it's doing. It's got some really cool ideas. I need to know. If I do a physical attack, is it going to be the same as it was? No, it is more powerful. Okay. It's still not good, but it is more powerful. That's what I wanted to know. So that's fun. I don't know if, I think, at least in Persona, you can critical by doing a physical attack, like, rarely, but I think if it's not weak to the magic, it will never critical. So, like, unless that's different, we could critical it with physical, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And, I could heal. In fact, you know what? I will. Let's just find out. It looks good. It looks good, feels good. I feel healthy and great. So that's the way it should be. Let's go. Okay, well that was like my computer doing a thing. Like I was like, what the hell was that noise? Like my computer was just like, oh, we're going to have an update and we're going to alert you right now. I can only apologize. Thankfully, it didn't happen during a cutscene. That's fun. Oh, nice. Lots of experience. Oh, we got one of the apples. That's fun. So, I'm assuming A experience is the Archetype experience? That's cool. So you got both. Oh, and they got ranks. I see. So they don't have levels. Oh, okay. I think I remember seeing somewhere that the archetypes have there were like 40 types or something. Maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's like 20. But I thought it was something quite a lot. Because it makes sense because like Persona has like 100 personas or whatever. So yeah, that does make sense. But I'm intrigued for sure. I think let's do that because it is. Oh, I didn't do any last time. Right, I'm supposed to allocate points before I do it. Right, I misinterpreted it. I was gonna say, didn't I do that last time? But alright, I didn't actually allocate anything. That makes sense. My bad. Sorry about that.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... it was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, We're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I thought I should just keep the really dangerous stuff away. I hope. Yeah, we'll see. What was that power in you, I wonder? Grius seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. I want to talk some more. Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours is broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I had had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today has been a trying day for both of us. So let's get us some rest.
You know...
Oh. Can I not speak to you? Yeah. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness's prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly. That's incredible. Fair enough. Well, I think now is a good time to end. Oh my god, I love this game so much. But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. So next time we will continue this. Oh my god, I love this so much. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, I'd very much appreciate it if you would leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time for part 2. See you then. Take care. Bye-bye.